Seali'i Epenesa. Did I get that right?
Hey, this is the first time.
Yeah?
It's the first person to
nice,
get it
baby. Okay, now I'm feeling good. This will be a good interview. Joining us today, inside SoCal.com/UCLA, UCLA sophomore defensive tackle. Your role has increased on this team in recent week. Kind of talk about sort of forcing your way into the rotation and becoming a name here.
Well, you know, coach just thought I could help out, stop the run, so that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah.
You know, just trying to get better every day.
You know, you talked to Coach Tracy, and the one thing he just mentioned that was pretty interesting was, at a certain point, a young player is not young anymore, and it's up to them to realize it. It's up to them to say, okay, I gotta start acting, you know, a certain way.
I mean, that's true. I mean, you only can use that excuse for so long. After a while, you know, you gotta grow up fast. Yeah. You know, that's what we say, and you know, I can't use that excuse every week, because you know, you get more and more experience every week.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm getting better each week.
You know, this is a defense right now that's struggling, especially up front, and it needs not just guys to do the job, but playmakers. Do you feel like, especially in the run game, you can be a playmaker and not just a guy to just stand there?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, the main thing is that I take care of my 111.
Yeah.
That's what we always say is my 111. Because when I try to make plays, that's not my place to make, then that's where they're going to hit us, and that's where they're going to, you know, get big gains or even score. Yeah. So I just got to make sure I take care of my responsibility and do what I'm supposed to do.
You know, last season got a little time, obviously. A lot more time now. Yeah. Sort of just talk about just the rude awakening that being a freshman in Division I football is, and how this year has kind of probably been a little more settled and maybe a little easier in some ways.
Yeah, well, it's a lot different from high school. Yeah. You know, coming out of high school is, I mean, you can play a whole game in high school. Yeah. Here, you know, everybody's just as good as you are or better. So, you know, it's a big transition, but it kind of helped last year that I got a little bit of playing time. It wasn't a lot, but at least I got to get my feet wet a little bit, you know, kind of get the feel of college football. Yeah. So that kind of helped this year coming in. You know, it wasn't a total surprise on what to expect. So.
Yeah, Seali'i, you know, obviously you're in the trenches. You know, you're in a position where it's not just about how smart you are; it's about how big you are. Yeah. And you're a big dude. You know, you are. You know, you look at you and Cassius, and you guys are kind of built a little differently and all that kind of stuff. How do you think that your size kind of helps you?
Well, my weight obviously helps, you know, to hold up. Usually I play nose, so, you know, I get double teamed a lot. So that the weight helps, you know, me to hold the point. Yeah. Because that's basically what I do. So if I take on two guys and I don't make a play, that's fine. I did my job. One guy will be free, and they'll make the play.
What are you? What do you weigh?
I weigh 305 now.
Okay, that's not bad. All right, good stuff. You know, last thing I have for you is obviously Washington State. It's a big game coming up. And this is kind of, you know, a lot of people are sort of talking about this kind of as a make or break kind of game, that kind of thing. You know, how does a young player like yourself, who really isn't looking, you know, toward the future yet, or really isn't looking too far ahead, how do you kind of take this sort of just for this game and say, this is the game that matters right now, this is Saturday, this is the one we have up?
Well, you know, we have a goal, and that's to get to the Pac-12 championship. And, you know, this game, I mean, obviously I'm not looking to the future because I'm not, you know, I'm still young yet. Yeah. But, you know, I want to do this for my senior teammates. Because when I'm a senior, I'm going to want the freshmen and the sophomores to do it for me. Yeah. So I'm going to go out there and play hard to get them to the Pac-12 championship so they can have a senior year to remember. All
right, good stuff, man. Yeah. Great interview. First timer. This is fun. People are going to like you. Seali'i Epenesa. I nailed your name. I'm feeling pretty good. Good stuff, babe.